The reason behind, or how this pandemic started, is becoming more and more of an issue. New story out that suggests that there were 3 people from that Wuhan lab who got very sick. And that kind of lends some credence to the idea that this was man-made. This was created in a lab and accidentally got out, not something that happened in nature.
Right, and this is consistent with the State Department bulletin that said that there were some illnesses in that lab in the fall. Now we know that 3 of the people who were sick, based on this latest report, were actually hospitalized. And the timing of that would put it, sufficiently early that it could have triggered this epidemic. There's now more and more reporting and more analysis that probably the first cases occurred at some point in the sort of October-November timeframe. And so the timing of these infections would put it within that realm. I think the challenge right now is that the side of the ledger that supports the thesis that this came from a zoonotic source, from an animal source, hasn't budged. And the side of the ledger that suggests that this could have come out of a lab has been continuing to grow. So people a year ago who said, well, this probably came from nature, it's really unlikely it came from a lab, maybe a year ago that kind of a statement made a lot of sense because that was the more likely scenario. But we haven't found the intermediate host. We found no evidence of this virus in an animal anywhere. The closest homology we found is a pangolin outbreak that occurred in March of 2019. But we haven't found the true source of the virus. And with MERS and SARS, at this point with those outbreaks, those epidemics, we had found the intermediate host. And it's not for lack of trying. There's been an exhaustive search for what the animal host was for this virus, and it hasn't been found. So I think the ledger on the side of the lab continues to grow. And the question for a lot of people is going to be, when are too many coincidences too much? When does it just seem that there's too many things suggesting that this could have come out of a lab? And right now, there's more and more circumstantial evidence, certainly. I don't think we're ever going to get to the bottom of this, because unless we have a whistleblower, assuming it did come out of a lab, and I'm not saying it did, but assuming it did, unless we have a whistleblower, a regime change in China, you're not going to truly find out. If there are retained samples from those people who were infected in that lab, I don't think they're available anymore.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.